Well, if it isn't another day with a new crypto DeFi Ponzi scheme that goes under, we're talking about AMZ Doge. I was asked countless times to promote this one. I never did because this was a complete Ponzi to me. Time and time again, we've seen so many of these projects guarantee a certain APR per day. And what happens every single time the project goes to zero? Nobody can make money after a certain time on this. If you get in after everybody's promoting it, you're not going to be making money and you are going to be exit liquidity for everyone else. So taking a quick look at AMZ Doge on YouTube and to see what this project is or how this is being promoted, apparently it's life-changing, apparently it's a scam. I definitely do think it is. Then apparently you can maybe make $1 million in 4 months from AMZ Doge. Then you have people giving their thoughts. Then you basically have 3% per day daily. Yes, you can make 90% in a month. I mean, obviously just throw in $100,000 in there. You're going to make so much money. You won't have to work for the rest of your life. That's obviously going to work. No worries. And you just have a bunch of different things happening here on YouTube. Earn 2 to 2.5% per day. I mean, what are we doing? Then on top of that, you also have AMZ Doge on Times Square or in Times Square in New York advertising this. I mean, again, guys, if you have a bunch of money, you can literally buy anything, whether that's promotion, whether that's people on YouTube making videos. If you have the money, whether or not you are a Ponzi or whether or not you're doing something legitimate, you can still go ahead and buy anything you want with that money, because at the end of the day, people just want money. Now, if we go back to when I was originally contacted about this project for promotion, it was on December 21st, and they basically said, I'm promoting a project with these people. Are you interested? I will give you a fund to test this project first, and then if you like it, you can promote it. So then I asked, obviously, what was the project? They gave me a sketchy video that I looked at, and I was like, there's no way I'm investing in this. Then they gave me a registration link that didn't even work. Then I said, do you have any documents I can read? Of course, they didn't send me anything. And then I said, it's not a project I'd want to invest in it, so I won't be covering this project, and thanks for the opportunity. And then they said, well, you can trade first, and then if you don't like it, you don't need to promote it. I asked for the documentations again, and of course, I didn't get anything. I even tagged him after to ask him about the documentations. Then if we move on to the next person who contacted me about this, comes on February 2nd. We see, of course, they wanted to contact me to talk about AMZ Doge. So at this point, I had already made up my mind. I wasn't going to promote this by any means whatsoever. They sent me this picture here. I don't know how many countless times I saw this picture. It's an absolute joke in my opinion. Then they said, okay, I want to introduce you to AMZ Doge. Not going to do it. I was like, okay, give me a price, because then I wanted to know how much they were willing to pay people to talk about their project. And then he said, I'm going to give you $50 to your account for you to trade, and then you can understand AMZ Doge, and then you can promote it. So I was like, okay, so you're giving me $50 to promote it. Then he says, no, this is for your experience, so $50 to trade for it. Then I was like, okay, well, how much for promotion? And he's like, how much do you think is appropriate? I wanted them to give me a number to understand how much they were willing to pay for promotion. And they said basically $200 for a video on this. So again, I wasn't going to promote this. I said, so what makes this not a Ponzi? He sends me this article to Times Square. And then I said, well, money can buy any advertisement regardless if it's a Ponzi or not. And then they say, if everything is false in your eyes, then what I tell you is meaningless. And I think for now, we can kind of agree that it's meaningless, because now it seems that AMZ Doge has essentially stopped people from withdrawing, or you can only withdraw 3% per day of your initial investment. And the reason why is because community sentiment has turned negative and people have withdrawn too much money way too quickly. So now if we take a look at the reasoning as to why you can't withdraw your money from this platform, they say due to AMZ Doge's financial review problem, the user's funds cannot be withdrawn. And don't worry guys, they are extremely sorry for the following reasons. And they say because there are lawbreakers, malicious creating panic, again, it's all our fault or all of the people's fault because you're creating panic. Then as a result, users withdraw too much and the AMZ Doge group could not make the payment. I mean, what are we doing here? Like it's just mind-boggling that even after stable fund, after all of these robot projects or trading bot projects that were promising you the world, that people are still investing in this. And if you made money, great, but it's for all of the people who lost money, who have their capital locked in there. Those are the people I'm addressing in this video, and those are the people I want to try and bring to the good side because these projects are not going to work. They are going to allow people to start withdrawing funds on February 17th. So tomorrow you can withdraw 3% of your principal, and that is basically per day. So if you've put $10,000 in there, well, 3% of that is $300 per day, and then you can withdraw 3% per day. And they say this situation may last for 30 days. It may very well last for a lot more. And as you may remember, we've seen this rodeo time and time again. We can go back to stable fund. They said 2 to 3 weeks for about 5 months, and it's probably still 2 to 3 weeks now. And have you received your refund? Have you received your money back? I know I haven't. And I'm about 100% sure we're not going to see that money again. So again, you can have your hopes up for AMZ Doge. I would run away from this project. Absolutely disgusting. Why are we still talking about projects like this in the DeFi space? Keep your money or go to the casino and try and make money there because this is literally the biggest gamble and it's no different than a casino. So I hope you guys are doing what you want with your money and not following anyone on the internet saying, I'm making $1 million in 4 months, because you know what? That's just not going to happen. So that's the rant today. Keep your money safe. Do what you want with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.